in New York, upstate New York, Springville. We're at the Fluidampr facility. We're gonna give some ride-alongs today in the Supra. Shortly after today, we're gonna head to New Jersey, 5-6 hours away for round 4 of Formula Drift. We're here with Wendy. Wendy, say hi to everyone. Good girl. Today, we're gonna show you inside Fluidampr's facility how they make the dampers, and they do make some other products. We're gonna show you some of those products. There's actually 4 products, 4 different companies within the same facility here. We're only partnered with Fluidampr because that makes sense, because you guys wanna put those dampers on your race engines and your street cars. So let me step out of the trailer, show you that we're set up with the race car, and then show you what's up for what's next. They have these turbine blowers that I'm gonna get to drive here. Bye, Wendy. So check this out. We got cars under the awning, ready to do some ride-alongs in a little bit. Buffalo turbine. So we're basically gonna prep the track surface with these turbine blowers. Look at that. So kind of everyone needs one of these if they have a racetrack and they want to clean a parking lot. Yeah, this is gonna be fun, so I get to drive one. Let's go do that. Yeah, we're gonna test drive this. Wish me luck, everyone.
At the shop. I think you would have just as much fun in it.
All right, guys, we're about to go into Fluidampr's headquarters. This is Nick. He's gonna be our guide today. He's more than a guide, but
appreciate that.
Cars in the background. Check out the facility. It's a very large building, and they're continuously adding on. The employees were nice enough to park their cars out of the way so we can make marks all over the parking lot.
Yeah. We'll do it.
And give some lucky people rides.
That's right.
So let's go inside and see how they make Fluidampr pulleys, as well as some of the other select things they're gonna allow us to film, which is some of the components and how they build those turbine blowers. There's a couple other things, and Nick will kind of run us through it, but then what we'll do is when, you know, something exciting, how they're building it, we'll show you that and get into some details.
We'll try. We'll do our best.
Okay, we'll do our best. Right. Safety first. Bust out the safety glasses before you walk inside. #1 rule here. So you guys know I'm always interested in how things work or why they're made the way they are. So this part's exciting for me. Hopefully it's also as exciting for you. One thing about Fluidampr is it's 2 brothers started a business, I think it's 40 years ago this year, and it's just slowly grown step by step for 40 years. They're still here, both of them are still working here today. They're here like working sometimes on, you know, they're managing things like, but they'll step in, hands-on kind of guys. And everything is made in-house here in America, so let's go find out more about it.
So, starting off, there are nose sides right here. Here we do anything from our fluid damper. So this is one of our hub adapters. This looks like it'd be for an LS. So
starts out like this.
This will be a first operation. It would be like a solid billet piece, probably about that big. And it'll be this OD here. And then it'll go through its first operation. Then its second operation will be like that. More finished. And then it'll get the bolt, the threaded holes and everything drilled through it.
This might get keyway depending what year the LS was.
So actually none of the LSs came with a keyway. Yeah. But we do key them for certain
race engines that'll get keyway. Ah,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, I'm a big LS guy. Made a mistake there.
Yeah.
I do like LSs. One thing I wanted to say is like, this entire massive building is just full of machines. So lots of machines in here. So here's another solid
billet
piece.
blanks. So that'll end up, that's actually going to be a housing for another damper.
And then these are really thin.
Yeah, so that's another job. So that would, trying to think of the part numbers offhand. These are housing part numbers, so a little bit different.
So all these parts look like they're billet. There's none that'll be forged or anything?
No, so this is just a billet aluminum.
That's just cut to size. Okay.
Yeah, so it'll start out, it'll come in a long bar. We'll get cut to whatever size they need. And then they'll put it through the machine. And then this is what you'll end up with right here.
Okay. And then I see he's like tolerance checking it really quick. So does he just grab one at random and check it, or does he check every single?
Every one that comes off.
See how he has like the little dial indicator to see how much run out it has, and then I guess he weighs it too.
So he's setting up in this machine now.
Yep.
So this machine has the ability to machine one side, grab it from the other side, and then it'll machine the other side, and then it'll come back and it'll give them a completed part.
How things are made. See, you just grabbed it and it's off to the next step. That's crazy.
So
cool stuff.
Let's keep moving along.
And this guy right here.
So this is one of our robots. This will take, these are the flywheels that are inside the damper. So it'll take them in their raw form and it blows it off every operation. And then it'll stick it in there, do its machining process. Same thing as that one. It can go either side, 4-axis machine.
Does this guy get a day off ever?
No, unfortunately we work him 24/7.
So all the money he makes, where does he spend it then if he's always at work?
He's got the robot babes.
Oh, he does.
So,
okay. Yeah. All right. He just multitasks.
Yeah, and then so each one of these cells has a CMM, so it actually checks the tolerance and everything, make sure it's all perfect and good to go.
I'll just stay here for the rest of the day.
This is so cool to watch.
Part.
Yeah. He's just doing like 10 jobs really fast over and over again. So what happens when it's time to like work on him?
So,
or is it a him or a her? Anyways, okay.
Yeah. I don't know if robots have a gender.
So does he, like, he'll just like instantly want to fix it if he's down, huh?
Yeah, it's one of the critical components because we do a lot of OE or mass production of components.
Yeah.
So when this is down, it really puts us in a in a bind, and we'll get a lot of backlog, which we can't have.
Okay.
The robot cell is one that's like gets the most maintenance and it's always tended to.
Well, that's a cool unit right there.
So when we get our parts back from the outside service, the only thing we don't do in-house, they'll be in a big crate like this.
The outside service is the plating or the or something like that?
Either anodizing if it's aluminum, plating if it's steel. So it'll be in a big crate. We're going our laser marker here. So, and depending on what part it is, there's different holding units and brackets.
Just the part number or?
Yeah, so whatever fixtures for ECM. So we'll laser in the Fluidampr, made in the USA, SFI certification and the part number.
That's on this one?
Yeah. And this is actually for a 24 valve coming. Machine them if there's like a little lip or an edge or anything like that. So that's where we'll clean them up just for the little fit and finish.
Tedious work.
Yeah. So then we have more adapters here. These ones are big for the next operation to get the ball fold. Side. What's that? They're heavy.
The other side There's not the greatest audio because there's a lot of machine noise, so I'm here with Ben, and Ben is going to sum up how this whole row works as one unit. And you start out with a forging, which is way down at that end, you'll see it on the video, and then it ends here where they're checking finite details and making sure it's all within spec. Hopefully you can hear Ben as he describes it, but if not, just watch the video. A lot of cool stuff with these machines.
So what we're doing here is just loading raw forgings on a table.
Okay.
The translift's going to transfer parts from machine to machine.
Wait, will it always be that size forging, or is that this day or
That's just for this Mitsubishi part.
And then later you'll do like a different
one. Yeah, we'll have change size, change forgings, programs, tooling, all that stuff. So over here, it's just bringing the raw forging over, and it's going to rough out the flywheel head on the side. Right here. Then it's going to transfer it from this machine to this machine
without you touching it to the back there?
Yep.
Oh, conveyor belt.
Yeah, the translift was
okay.
Yep. So then it comes over to this machine. off all the belt pulley grooves and the top face.
Okay.
After it's done here, the transfer's going to grab it from this machine, transfer it to the conveyor, so you can see that one's getting ready to go.
Okay.
There's no part there yet. But it'll transfer it over to the belt, pick it up, transfer it over to the finish top machine. You do all the live tooling, all the holes, all the engraving. So then it's going to come over to op 30 here, and it's going to finish all the pulley grooves and all this space. Then the machine's going to transfer it over to this machine. And then it's going to do
the timing mark.
it does the timing mark here. Yeah. So it puts all the holes and all the engraving and the timing marks on this operation right here. These are the two finish shops. This is where we make the part look really good. Right. So then an operator will just remove parts from the table. They'll do whatever checks are necessary on the part. The part will go on the CMM. It checks all kinds of features over here. So this part will just get loaded on here. Like that, and it's going to run and check all these dimensions on this part.
Oh my god.
It checks all those features. After we inspect them, we do our frequency checks on them. They'll go down to that balancer that we were at before, and the parts will be balanced.
Okay. Okay.
Tyler's so fancy. Take this one. And I know that's the first piece, that's alright. So yeah, it'll change to whatever tips it needs in the program to inspect the part. And it's gonna check almost every feature on the part. And there's another program where we switch fixturing. We rotate the part to the other side 180 degrees. And then like I said, once they're done here, they go straight down to the balancer, they get balanced, and then they're ready for assembly.
I'm assuming this one went through what you just showed us, but then he just checked the bore front after.
Yep, we check parallel, con, and the tight tolerance on the bore. It's going to, but we only put 1 and 4 on here.
Oh.
So we reference the other one.
Okay, so it's not that.
Just to make sure everything's good. But 1 and 4 goes on here and it checks a whole bunch of parts.
Aaron, this is Dan and Renee.
Hi, Aaron. Nice to meet you.
Hello.
So
Nice to
Aaron's
meet
our head
you.
engineer here at Fluidampr, and he's going to show you how we kind of do all kinds of stuff.
We work with our 2JZ damper, so like we start out with rubber dampers, and then at the end we end up with something like, what we made for you for your car, the PTO drive.
Yeah.
The part, we talk about, we've got your special pulley here for your power steering drive.
Yeah.
But then in addition to that, we have the Fluidampr version of the 2JZ damper. So we have specially calculated inertia mass to fight the vibrations in the engine. And then all that's like in a welded sealed unit. We utilize aluminum where we can for weight savings. And all that's SFI certified for structural integrity.
So every damper gets like the same kind of treatment and everything, yeah.
So that program will simulate vibration here, like as if it was like you were dynoing it almost or something?
Yes.
And you never actually need the real live thing?
We don't for initial prototyping, and then we go through and we'll actually step through and do, so like this will show where along the crank those high stress points are. But we also want to make sure that we test and verify everything.
Our software in our road tech is the same thing that like OEs use.
Yeah,
like the big three and stuff. Yeah. So it's the exact same equipment. So there's no guessing or
yeah. So guys, here's a lot of Fluidampr products. I don't know how many are here on the shelf or how many different engines worth of them, but just to remind you guys, every single Fluidampr pulley is on our website for all the different engine applications that they make.
Most of them, it should all be in like a numerical order.
Oh, okay.
So, and then the way they go, So the way they go is, so the beginning part number is actually like the OD size of the damper.
Okay.
So say a Cummins 920, it would be down here. And then, so those are like overflow, the ones that are in the wrapping.
Oh,
So this is where like our shipping department would pull from. So Duramax 830-515 for the L5P.
So
yeah. So, but then you have your 2JZs.
There's a 2J.
Right here, your underdrive 2J.
This is pretty cool because it's just here, ready to go out.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part.
So yeah, so the order will come in to the office. It'll get docked into the system, and then from there it'll come out. Then they'll come out and pull it, and then it'll go to the shipping department, package, and out the door.
Cool.
But,
Guys, check this out.
so this is for our heavy duty line, Vibertech fluid, Vibertech TBD. So these are 24-inch. These are for that's for a Waukesha. So yeah, we do them for locomotives and everything. That one right there, I think, is about 310 pounds.
Should
Put your hand over it.
Should I pick this up, guys? Yeah, that's not happening.
The largest damper we've had in house to repair. We don't machine them that big, but I believe it was 56 inches.
Oh my! Was that a boat engine or like?
I believe that was. Would you remember? It was for.
The genset.
Yeah, it was for
There's a pumping.
gas compression.
Yeah.
But we can walk over and I can show you where these are actually made.
Okay.
But so this whole side is all the Vibertech TBD line. So this would be your Class 8 truck, semi-trucks, equipment, gensets, things like that.
Alright guys, so that pretty much wraps up inside the warehouse of the cool stuff we're allowed to show you. There's some stuff you didn't get to see. Wish you guys were here, but you can't be. Now let's go out in the parking lot and have some fun with the race car.
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright. to rush out of Fluidampr. We got to give a lot of rides. We got to spend time outside with them. They had a little barbecue, just kind of meet as many of the employees as we could after the ride-alongs. That was a blast. Couldn't have been more fun. But since we had to make it to New Jersey from upstate New York, because our next round of Formula Drift, we loaded up and rushed out, and I forgot to do the outro. So I'm just saying, kind of wrapping up how amazing that was. I hope you guys get to see all the cool details in this video that we experienced. We tried our best to film it, of how the Fluidamprs are built and how they're made and how much care goes into it. Made in America, just super cool company to be a part of. Enjoy the driving, because that was the best part, and the smiles on those people's faces. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll have another video coming soon. We're gonna do a mid-season recap of Formula Drift and how things are going. It's been a fun year. We still got half a season left. Let's make the best of it. Talk to you guys soon.